Welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. I'm here in Berlin, Germany. We arrived Wednesday evening, I guess. And we spent most of Wednesday in Dresden, just, Christmas markets and looking at all the beautiful architecture. And I saw the Elbe River, which was so interesting. It's a really beautiful city. Much of it was destroyed in World War II, so a lot of it has been rebuilt or is newer. So, yeah, a lot of history there. Sad that a lot of architecture was lost, but yeah, it's a beautiful city, and Christmas markets were beautiful, and drank some more Glühwein. And I've come to discover, so that I'm not going to be able to say the name of the drink that we had in Quedlinburg, but it is, the American translation is fire tongs. So something starts with an F, ends with a word that looks like bowl, but yeah, it's similar to Glühwein, but it has rum in it. So I've had both, and I've had white Glühwein, and just as good, although it's not that different from the red Glühwein. So I don't know, other than it's white. So I have two Christmas market mugs, because that's what you do. You go around and you have the Glühwein, and then you can return your mug for a deposit. So you pay a deposit when you get your mug, and then you can return it and get your money back, or you can keep the mug. So I have two Glühwein mugs from different Christmas markets, and so they have a different motif on them, and sometimes they have the year. Of course, I got one from Dresden because that is the oldest Christmas market in Germany. So we took the train again from Dresden to Berlin. Easy ride, nice and smooth. Train goes super fast, and got into Berlin in the evening. So we didn't do much that night. We had a nice dinner in the hotel and went to bed. So I think by Tuesday night, I was feeling like I was on Germany time, which is wonderful. Waking up at a proper hour, being able to go to sleep at night. So feeling really good. So today we went to our first yarn shop in Berlin called Loops. Did we take a Uber there? I think we did. Or walked. I don't know. We've done so much walking. I can't even tell you. We saw the Brandenburg Gates. We saw lots of monuments, and we went to the monument of murdered Jews in Europe, which is, there really are no words for that. So, there's a piece of the Berlin Wall out in front of our hotel, actually. It's not, it's several pieces, large intact pieces that have descriptions between them. So some photographs and some descriptions and some history. So yeah, it's right outside our hotel. So yeah, we've learned so much about East and West Germany, so much about German history in general. And yeah, we are looking forward to returning, maybe sometime in the summer when the weather is a little bit better, and seeing more of West Germany, because we really have only seen a little bit of West Berlin. So, and it's been cold. We're used to cold weather, but I am very grateful for all of my woolly layers. Like, never have I been more grateful. So I've been wearing pants, but heat tech tights underneath my pants, wool socks, my boots, my black boots. And I have to say, I don't know if I said this in a previous video, but Germans wear shoes. Like, they don't wear sneakers, they wear shoes. And so the shoe stores are really awesome because there's a lot of cool shoes there. So very grateful for my shoes. And I wore heat tech, like a long sleeve undershirt, usually a shirt over that, and then a sweater, and then a scarf around my neck, because I definitely needed to pull it up over my mouth and my nose at times. And then I've worn my Manhattan hat everywhere. And then a big, fluffy coat over everything. And my penny gloves, which has just been a huge lifesaver. So never have I been more grateful for my woolly layers. It makes me think about, and I've talked about this before, things that you want in it versus things that are functional and things that, fill holes in your wardrobe. So it's always this kind of, sometimes I pick projects just because they're beautiful and I want the object. And sometimes I cast something on thinking, oh, this is a hole in my wardrobe, or this is something I really could use. So yeah, I find that whole kind of thought process very interesting. So yes, back to Loops. Went to Loops Berlin. It is an adorable shop. Everyone was super welcoming. Lots of stuff to look at. We'll put some footage at the end, I believe. And they have a whole room of sock yarn. So they had all the cool sock yarn, the big brands that we think of as European sock brands. I did end up buying some sock yarn. So I thought I would do one day. I'll just show you all the yarn I bought. And so yes, I did buy something. And we just spent a lot of time looking around. The neighborhood was adorable. I think if we hadn't been so cold in general, we would have spent more time walking around the individual neighborhoods. But because we could spend a month here, really. There's just a lot to see. So if you're planning on visiting Berlin, make sure you spend some time here so you're not disappointed. I hope you enjoy the little yarn tour. The shop is small. It's 2 rooms, so the first room is bigger, and there's really yarn from floor to ceiling. Many recognizable brands, and then they did have some locally dyed yarn from Berlin, and then the whole room of sock yarn. And they let me wind my skein of yarn that I bought, so that was great. So thank you for having me at Loops. And I have to open my day 14 advent calendar. So let's do that. This is our advent calendar from Twice Sheared Sheep. If you haven't been following along, I did read a comment that there is, and I haven't talked to Kim about the pattern that she must have received for the 2 skeins of yarn that I received. So we'll have to get together and figure out what that is. But I was informed that at least one of the skeins I opened is for a specific pattern. So thank you for letting me know. All right, what do we have here? We have a rabbit. Oh, they're maybe sticky pads, a cat, and a sheep. I guess I could open one. I want to say there's maybe sticky notes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They are adorable little sticky notes. And I don't know if I see the company. So thank you. Who doesn't need a sticky note? We've really enjoyed opening all of our little goodies. All right, well, day 16 is going to be spent. Oh no, when this airs, I will be traveling back to the United States. So long flight. We ended up upgrading because it was pretty rough coming over here. I had a middle seat. The flight was 9 hours from Dallas to Paris. So we did end up, we had a credit. So we upgraded a bit. So hopefully we'll be more comfortable on the way back. And so the next time I see you, I'll be back in the United States. But we have lots to talk about. I've been to 3 other yarn stores since we've been here. And it's been a fabulous experience. I can't say enough. I'm completely enamored by Germany and the German people and the German language. And everyone knows how to say Gesundheit. So that was my first German word. But, I'm now proficient at good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And see you later. And thank you. So super welcoming. As soon as I say something in German, German people are very, everybody speaks English here, but everyone is willing to speak German with you if you prefer. And we've met some lovely young people from all over the world who work at the hotel. And it's just been a great experience. I can't say enough. I was thinking, my husband loves to go to, beach vacations, and I like it too. I can handle about one a year. I'm a bit phobic of the sun, so I hide out underneath an umbrella. But I was thinking, when you go on a beach vacation, you come home relaxed. But when you go on a trip such as this one, you come home a different person, and it has just been the best experience. So anyway, thank you for tagging along with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Kleinen Moment, da muss ich mal gucken, wie grün ist. Ich nehme mal Ihren Schein.